Hey YouTube! It's been a while since I've done a vlog. I apologize. Things have been so busy and crazy in my life. And anyway, today I wanted to do a natural products review. I have people ask me all the time. I have clients ask me what kind of beauty products I use, what kind of shampoo, what kind of lotion and deodorant and all of that. So about 5 years ago, I made the switch from conventional deodorant to a more natural deodorant. I've tried all of them. I've done Tom's. I feel like I've tried probably every single brand. Some of them work better than others, granted. And it's really just about your body. There's no way that any one person is going to respond to this, to the same product. So I had basically switched over to all things natural, except for shampoo. I was really attached to the chemical shampoo that I was using. And so I just turned 30 last week, and part of my 30th birthday gift to myself was to go completely natural with all of my products. So I have officially switched over to a shampoo, and I have spent years trying to find a shampoo that's natural that I like. I can't say the one I'm using right now is the most natural, but it's better than the other stuff. So I'm just going to get started. So as far as lotion, I have used this lotion for years. It's the Alba lotion. And Alba is, this one anyway, is no animal testing, no artificial colors, parabens, phthalates, sodium lauryl sulfate, or sodium methyl sulfate. So this is one, I love it. I buy the big container. It's usually on sale, somewhere between like $12 and $15. It's 32 ounces. This, even if you use lotion every day, which I do, this will last you easily 6 months. I mean, I've had this one for quite a while, and as you can see, it's only half empty, and I use lotion pretty much every day. So this is great, Alba. And you'll see a lot of my stuff is Alba. Love Alba. I think they're great. I think they're more of a, I don't want to say middle of the road, because they do limit a lot of the harsher chemicals in their stuff, but they're not as, trying to find the right word, crunchy as like, using Dr. Bronner's or something, which I do use occasionally. Okay, so next up, I'm going to go through my face, my face routine. And I start with Alba. It's called Natural Even Advanced Cleanser. And apparently it's made from sea greens, which I don't know whether it really is, but I like it. And like the lotion, it's no animal testing, no artificial colors, parabens, phthalates, sodium lauryl sulfate, or sodium methyl sulfate, which is good to avoid. Not tested on animals is pretty important to me. I'm not vegan, but I would prefer that my, stuff not be tested on animals, just because I don't really think that's fair to them. This stuff is great. I have really, really sensitive skin. So I don't have oily skin and I don't have dry skin. What happens is when I tend to use products, well, in the past when I was using products, I would have some skin issues because my skin is so sensitive. But I'm getting older, and I feel like, they say you should always be wearing SPF 15 on your face, neck, and chest at all times, especially women. So anyway, so I started trying this, and so far so good. Nice, clear skin. And so I love this stuff. Use a tiny bit, like tiny, like a quarter of a dime size, twice a day. Love it. And then in that same line, I use their toner. So this is the facial toner. Again, just a little bit. I do it twice a day, in the morning, or after I work out, and then again before I go to bed. And then their night cream. I love their night cream. I have been looking for a night cream for a while. Haven't found one. Love this stuff. So this is all the same line. This is all the Alba Natural Even Advanced. It's the green is the best way to put it. And then the last one is their just basic moisturizing SPF. It's SPF 15, and it's made with sea moss. So I like that. And again, this doesn't seem to be affecting my skin negatively too much. There's always a little bit of a transition period for my skin when I start new products, but so far so good, and I like it, and it smells nice, and it's not artificial, and same thing with the no parabens, no animal testing and stuff like that. So what else can I show you? Toothpaste. I have had an interesting time with toothpaste. I grew up using Crest, kids, you know, like everybody else in the 80s. And I switched to Tom's when I was 22, so about 8 years ago. And you know, Tom's was different then. And after that, I kind of switched. I used a bunch of various different ones. I've used the Trader Joe's brand. I've used whatever ones I can find at Whole Foods. I mean, I've probably gone through most of them. I was using the Jason one for a while. And then I had a tooth situation, and I went to a dentist who isn't my regular dentist. It was just someone I went to. And she said that natural toothpaste doesn't do anything. To stop using it, switch back to Colgate. So I used Colgate for about a year, and you know, it's hard for me to get past the ingredients. I will say I am back to using Tom's. I got a small little one. This is just 3 ounces. I got this at in the travel section at Whole Foods just because I really wanted to try it out again. The only issue, it does have sodium lauryl sulfate, which is the foaming agent, which is what makes toothpaste foam. And that's one of the main reasons why I switched away from Colgate is because of that. However, it does not have some of the other things like triclosan. Triclosan is often an ingredient found in Colgate. I was using a Colgate that didn't have triclosan. Triclosan is a carcinogen. It basically is found in hand soap, antibacterial hand soap. It's like one of the leading or one of the main ingredients. So, but it's really bad for you. If you Google triclosan, Triclosan, the things that come up about it, they're scary. So check into it and check your toothpaste actually and make sure. Because Colgate, even if you are still using Colgate or Crest or whatever, there are specific ones that do not have the triclosan. They claim that it's, you need antibacterial in your mouth. I don't agree with that. So anyway, I've been using Tom's. Haven't been to the dentist yet for my, yearly exam. So I can't really tell you what, everyone's teeth are different. I do believe for my body that this stuff is better. And I do know that the FDA guidelines for toothpaste, because it's not considered, a food, the FDA regulations about toothpaste are a little funky. So they can pass things that probably shouldn't be, able to be going into our mouths. So Tom's is what I'm trying. It's just the basic fresh mint flavor. Tom's has totally improved since 8 years ago. I have to give it to them. And so I'll see. I'm almost out of this, and I'll probably try a different one. I know the Jason one has changed a little bit. So I will update this when I switch products, or if I do, and we'll go from there. So for the time being, Tom's is better than Colgate, but it does have sodium lauryl sulfate. So in the shower, I, as mentioned, have sensitive skin. I really don't like to use body washes or fragrancy type stuff. And I was using Dr. Bronner's for a while. I actually didn't bring it down here. Dr. Bronner's is great, but it dries my skin out. And so I found this soap. It's an Ayurvedic soap. It's called Chandrika. It's $1.59 at Whole Foods. It's a bar soap. I'm not a huge fan of bar soap, but I'm the only one using it. I'm not like sharing it with a dorm room full of people or anything gross. But I love this stuff. It lasts about 2 weeks. A bar probably lasts 2 weeks. So that's not bad, $3 a month for soap. And it's amazing. It smells really good. This is probably a crunchier product that I use. It smells like my yoga studio is what it smells like. It's amazing. It does not dry my skin out. It's basically just a blend of oils. It's not soap. So it says export quality, prepared from genuine herbal extracts and high quality vegetable oil. So it's basically a glycerin soap that smells like incense. So it doesn't make me smell like incense. I haven't received that feedback from people. But it's great and it's non-toxic and it's a better alternative. As I said, I don't really like soap, but this is fabulous. So for all the women out there, obviously we have to talk about this. Tampons. I have never used a conventional tampon. What I mean by that is I've never used a Playtex tampon. I've never used I don't even know the brands, to be honest with you. I've never used them. And so I have to tell you that I use organic tampons. They are expensive, I'm not gonna lie. This box has 16. It is easily $9. I think that this box is actually $9. Trader Joe's used to carry a brand of organic tampons that was $3.99 for the same amount. They discontinued it. And so these are NatraCare. NatraCare has a whole line of various different kinds of tampons. For the men watching this, I'm not going to go into the various kinds. You can go and Google it or go to Whole Foods and check it out. But they have a whole line I hate to use the word feminine products because it reminds me of like my mother, but I'm going to say it. So they have a whole line of feminine products that are great. They're non-toxic. It's organic cotton. I seriously, highly recommend that if you are a woman, it is worth the extra money every month to buy these tampons. You know, all of the chemicals and the perfumes and the fragrances and all of that goes into those tampons, you know, goes into our body and stays there for like, 8 hours at a time. So please, I would say if there's one thing as a woman that you can do to, not improve your health, but to make a better health conscious decision, please buy organic tampons. Whole Foods actually now has their own brand. It's not necessarily organic, but there's no perfumes or dyes. And I believe that that box is $4. This brand I love. I've been using this brand for 8-9 years or something, and I'm willing to spend the extra money. And they have all different kinds. As I said, go check it out. But it's a really good idea. So NatraCare tampons. Okay, deodorants. Again, I have tried Tom's. I have tried Jason. I have tried, you name it. Natural Valley, or no, I think those are granola bars. I have tried every single deodorant. I actually went to Whole Foods one day and I bought 4 different deodorants and I tested them. This is the best one. This is Alba. Again, love Alba. This, it comes in different scents. This is lavender. I actually don't like any of the scents. I think they're all pretty terrible. But this one is the least abrasive. And lavender with baking soda. It's not animal tested. It's preservative free and PG free. There is no aluminum in this. So years ago, my mother had breast cancer, and I went to my doctor, and he said the best thing that I could do to prevent breast cancer was not using deodorant. This is a huge deal for women. Men, yes, I think it's important too. For women, this and the tampons, I would say, are the 2 main things that you can do. This stuff is, I have to say, I'm not a big sweater. I don't sweat a lot. When I exercise, I sweat, but that's expected. I don't really have a whole lot of like everyday sweating issues. And so this works really well for me. It is not an antiperspirant, so it's not going to prevent you from sweating. It just helps so you don't smell, basically. I love this stuff. I think it's better than Tom's. It's better than Jason. It's better than some of the other brands, and I like it. I like it a lot. So this, again, Alba. They have, I think, 4 or 5 different ones. The aloe one is okay too. I think that's a green. That one's green. But Alba's great. I feel like I should like write to them and say thank you, because they really supply me with like most of my products. People ask me what I do about like perfume and sprays and stuff, and I'm a woman. I like to smell good. I don't like perfume. I've never really liked perfume. I went through a phase in high school where I used very smelly perfumes, but I'm not in that phase anymore. So I use rose water. This is found at I buy this at Whole Foods. You can find it online probably for a little cheaper. You like various like health food places you can find it. It's basically essential rose oil and water, and it smells really good. It's really natural. It's really subtle. It's really nice. some women who might be a little worried about using the natural deodorant because of, you know, any kind of like sweating smells. Spray some of this under your arms as well, and it's non-toxic. There's no aluminum. There's nothing in it, and it's really amazing. You can also add some of it to the bath if you're taking a bath and you want to just add a little bit more something. It's amazing. I buy this bottle. It's 4 ounces. It lasts me quite a while. I don't go through this very quickly. I just use a tiny bit. It goes a long way. On the same note, I love essential oil. This is the Auric Blends essential oil. Comes in this thing. It's about, I don't know how many ounces this is. Not that many. It's small. This scent is called Egyptian Goddess. This is also found at Whole Foods. I have used Egyptian Goddess oil for 11 years. I found this stuff 11 years ago. My sister introduced it to me. It's an essential oil. It's amazing. What I used to do when I used a different kind of natural deodorant is I would put a little bit of this, just comes with a little rolly thing, under my arms, and then put the deodorant on. So if anyone is worried about smelling, so let's be honest, if someone's worried about, you know, smelling, it's like, I think the fear about natural deodorant is I'm going to smell. This will help that. As I said, I don't personally have a lot of issues with that. I know some women do. No big deal. We're human. This is amazing. So they have a bunch of different ones. This particular one's called Egyptian Goddess. The other one that I really like is called Love. I didn't bring that one down either. But this stuff is awesome. It smells, I wish you could smell it through here because it's literally like, it's my favorite thing. And so this goes a long way. You know, I use this every day. I love this stuff. I love the way it smells. I like to smell good. As I said, mix this with a little rose water and a little, you know, natural deodorant, and I'm good to go. So, Auric Blends, there's like a little, case in the cosmetic section at Whole Foods, and just ask them, say, I'm looking for your essential oils. It's right by the incense. And, I think it's the same at every Whole Foods. I can imagine it is. And all right, last but not least, shampoo. I have tried Nature's Gate. I have tried Jason. I wish I could remember all the brands. And I was so resistant to switching shampoos because I loved my Herbal Essence. I'm not going to lie. I loved it. I loved the way it made my hair look, And I was just reading the ingredients on it last week, 2 weeks ago. I made the switch recently. And I just, putting that into my scalp. I'm an everyday hair washer. I wash my hair every day. So for me, I'm putting those chemicals in my hair every single day, and I just couldn't justify it anymore, you know? So I found Giovanni. Giovanni is a brand that I tried years ago. They had a couple of different products years ago that were decent. But I didn't like them. My hair was like dry, or it would be oily, or it would look greasy, or like, I mean, come on. Obviously one of my things is my hair, and I can't have greasy hair. It doesn't work for me. So I decided I was going to try this. It is called Too Chic. It is a Brazilian keratin and argan oil shampoo. This stuff is amazing. It's for all hair types. It says that it helps like with frizz. If you have color treated hair, which some people do, I do not. This is safe for that. It's sulfate free. It has no phthalates, no artificial fragrance, no dyes, no parabens, and no PEGs. This stuff, for what it is amazing. This bottle is 24 ounces. I don't know how long yet it's going to last me because I have a really long hair, as you can see. I recently had a cut and it's still really long. I wash and condition my hair every single day. I know people say, you know, you're not supposed to, but I do. I work out a lot, and for me, you know, getting in the shower, washing my hair before I go to bed, it's just my thing. This stuff is amazing. It smells amazing. I really wish you could smell this because it literally is, it's amazing. So it's called Too Chic. I think it's just for women. I mean, I'm sure men can use whatever, you know, but I think the whole target market is men, and it's Giovanni Eco Chic Hair Care. Love it. This is the conditioner, same one. These are both like the big with the, big ones with the pump, and they come in 2 scents. They have this one, and then they have like one that comes in a green bottle, which I couldn't tell you the difference. I was kind of going based off of smell. I think the other one was for dry hair, and I don't have dry hair, so I think that's why I went with these, and I also like that they were purple, let's be honest. So I've just talked your ear off for 20 minutes, but those are the products that I use. Try them out for yourself. I have to say, it's kind of a fun game. I would say give yourself a month, commit to trying a few different products, and see what works for you. It was kind of fun for me. I mean, it's been a long haul, but I have to say Alba, favorite brand. I'd like to try some more of their stuff. I don't even know if they have a toothpaste or not. I'm actually not sure. I think they might. But, go for it. Go to Whole Foods. You can even tell the person, listen, I'm making the switch from conventional beauty products to, more organic, natural beauty products. Do you have a suggestion? What do you use? That's sort of how I kind of got into it. It's just having conversations with the girls that work at Whole Foods. They use the products usually. They know. But, the truth is that our body is our temple, and as much as I, love some of the chemical products, like I do, there are some products that I really, really love that are just not very safe for my body. And, as I said, my gift for myself for my 30th birthday was to set an intention and make a commitment to really be as organic as I can and live an organic, lifestyle to the best of my ability. I don't need to go crazy and, beat myself up if I, am out of town and use Herbal Essence or Crest or something. But for the most part, the everyday items in my home, I'd like them to be more natural. So anyway, hope that was helpful. You can email me if you have any questions, stepintosoul@gmail.com, spelled exactly as it sounds. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions, send you links. I know that a lot of this stuff can be bought online at drugstore.com for much cheaper than, well, maybe not much cheaper, but a couple dollars cheaper than at Whole Foods. So anyway, hoping to get back into the swing of doing weekly vlogs, and hope all is well. Thanks.